First up, D'banj slams 1.5 billion naira lawsuit on his alleged rape accuser. The rape allegation drama between musician D'banj and Seyitan Babatayo has taken a new turn as the Nigerian artist has slammed his accuser a 1.5 billion naira lawsuit for defamation of character. In a lawsuit filed on D'banj's behalf by his lawyer Mike Ozekhome, who is a son, the musician asked Seyitan to desist from making further accusations and tweets against his person. According to the lawsuits, D'banj's lawyer is demanding that the sum of 1 billion naira be paid to the musician, which represents general damages over the untold embarrassment, derision, public ridicule, odium, obloquy, marital disharmony, mental agony, and psychological trauma, which defendant's tweets and publications have caused the claimant, while another 500 million naira was requested by D'banj's lawyer for representing aggravated, punitive, and exemplary damages in the allegations against the singer. Prior to this new lawsuit, D'banj's lawyer had earlier demanded that Seyitan pays the sum of 100 million naira within 48 hours or risk legal actions after the rape allegation became public in June, alongside a letter of apology, as well as a retraction of her rape statements, which will be published in 4 national dailies. The demands were, however, not met.
Well, in a new twist, guys, D'banj's former manager, Franklin Amudo, has released an official statement regarding the rape allegation. Now, in his lengthy statement, he wrote that he was the person who invited Seyitan to the said event where D'banj performed in December 2018 and where he reportedly met the accuser. He stated that he gave Seyitan the keys to his room to pass the night at the said hotel because she could not go back home because it was late. But he did not sleep in the room as he had to go home to prepare for an early morning flight to Accra, Ghana. Franklin Amudo wrote that Seyitan later called him that night to allege that D'banj found his way into her room and raped her. Now, according to him, he immediately called an associate of D'banj's, which is Ajia Mohammed, to inform him of the allegation. Franklin claims Ajia told him not to worry as he had given Seyitan the sum of $100, even though the purpose of the money was unknown. Franklin, however, wrote that he was unable to ask or talk to D'banj about the allegation at the time because it was the same period the singer lost his son, and he felt it would be insensitive for him to discuss such with him.
Well,
OJ, breathe.
I mean, we have to talk about this, obviously. Yeah. I'm just going to first of all say that the back and forth is very necessary for people who are saying, I'm tired of this drama, you know. Yeah. It's very necessary for us to get to the bottom of it. Seyitan previously came out with a timeline of all her allegations and all her reports to the police. And D'banj, even with all his statements and all his claims and slamming her different kinds of bills, has not come out with a timeline. Now, his manager is coming out, his ex-manager or his former manager is coming out to say that she was actually in the hotel room. So that puts her at the event or at the hotel. And then the timeline saying that that happened in December and he didn't want to talk to D'banj about it because his son just passed doesn't add up because his son passed in June. So I just want to see a timeline from D'banj's people. This is one of those cases where you have to keep watching it unfold because many people kept asking questions like, how did D'banj just enter Seyitan's room? So now we know that it was the room that was for the management of D'banj. So that's we're tying some dots together, but we still need more. Yeah,
and if you have to look at it critically, if you listened or read Seyitan's initial statement and what Franklin has said, there's a narrative of truth, not just a narrative, it's like they're both saying the same thing. Yeah, it's connecting. She said that she was given dollars and he stated how much she was even given. He also mentioned the fact that he was the one that gave her the key, which she stated in her own statement as well. So, well, I just want to see how this whole
Franklin actually stated that he doesn't know what the money was for, if it's to pay her off for whatever situation they were in. But Franklin is just clearing his own path as regards the whole issue because people now started dragging him in, accusing him that he had the hand in it, and he just had to, and people were calling him, sending death threats and everything. He just had to put out this statement, though he's no longer working with D'banj. As regards the lawsuits, that's a whole lot of money, and the conversation has changed so far on social media. No, that people are taking it as a joke, Like somebody even tweeted at D'banj like, Baba, you go win, oh, please do give away when you collect this money.
Wow,
like,
that is so insensitive.
Like it's just crazy. Let's just get to the bottom of all of these things and let's just move on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Fingers crossed.
Yes, keeping our fingers crossed.